Well, tomorrow is National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day, and it's a very exciting day for those here at Oregon Humane. I'm here with Laura Klink, a staff member here at the shelter. And so talk about what we can expect ahead of tomorrow.
So National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day is such a great way to highlight all the many dogs, cats, puppies, kittens who are waiting for homes at one of the many shelters and rescue groups in our area. Here at Oregon Humane, we have a campus here in Portland. We also have a campus in Salem. Our work is really focused on the joy and the connection that we get from our animals. And we are so lucky to have a really adoption forward community that often will select adoption as their first option when acquiring a pet. And so this is just a wonderful opportunity to highlight that. I mean, how joyful is this, hanging out with these kittens? So yeah, I always say that when you adopt from anywhere, it helps pets anywhere. So whether it's from Oregon Humane or any of the other shelters or rescue groups in our area, it all makes a difference.
That is amazing. And I mean, you have over 100 animals available for adoption between dogs and cats. Can you talk about those pets that really need to find a forever home compared to others?
Yeah, so what we're seeing is across the board and across the nation, bigger dogs are having a tougher time getting adopted. We're sitting here with kittens because this time of year is typically called kitten season, where we see litters of kittens, really a high influx of litters and kittens at shelters and rescue groups around the region. So, big dogs, kittens, again, anytime you adopt a pet, it helps other pets. But big dogs especially, we met some bigger dogs earlier, and it certainly is very rewarding to give a big dog a home as well. So again, just adopting in general is just such a great way to add some joy and fun. I think we could all use some joy right now, and that certainly comes from adopting a pet.
Of course. And I mean, let's say people are watching this and they're not necessarily in a position to adopt a pet, but they want to still support Oregon Humane. How can they do that, especially if there's some upcoming events?
Yeah, there's so many great ways to support Oregon Humane. You could sponsor a pet. That's on our website at OregonHumane.org. But you mentioned events. We've got Doggy Dash coming up on Saturday, May 9th at Waterfront Park. You can register ahead of time at doggydash.org. You can register the morning of the event as well. There's a run walk, there's a huge pet festival, there are food trucks and live music. What do you guys think? And contests and all sorts of great fun. So if you've never been to Doggy Dash, definitely recommend checking it out. And this week, we are calling this week before Doggy Dash Bon Appetit Week. We are partnering with 9 local restaurants, and a portion of those proceeds come back to Oregon Humane. So that is also on our website. So, dine out, come to the Doggy Dash, adopt, sponsor. There's so many ways you can get involved and add this joy to your life.
Absolutely, and these kittens are certainly a joy. We've met with so many animals this morning that you've showed us and introduced us to, Laura, that are just so worthy of a forever home. So we're excited to see them go off and get adopted tomorrow. Back to you.
All right. Good cause for sure. Great animals.
Courtney's in her element there.
Yeah, definitely so.
She said she's a dog person, but she may come home with a cat.
She may. Yeah, the little black and white one really liked her.